Welcome back, guys. So I'm super excited to take a look at this new theme from Dwayne Hurst. This one is called Card Crazy, and it's in a little beta testing period right now. And I'm kind of peeping out an early build of it, and I'm super excited to mess with this. I just barely put this on my card, peeping it out right now. And I love the style of this. You know, I've got a few little, sneak peeks, the stuff that he's posted on his channel and some of the artwork that he's put out there as he's been working on this. And the second that I seen that it was like a trading card theme, that just hit me. That's something that I really love. I used to really be in the trading card games, still am a little bit. And I just thought, man, the nostalgia of like the early 90s playing Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, the trading card game, what? Gotta catch them all, you know what I'm saying? And just seeing this, I was like, dude, this is really gonna tug at my heartstrings here, you know what I'm saying? So just peeping this thing out. I have this on the Swine Apple image. I couldn't load it on the Motion Blue at the moment to check out video snaps, but it does support video snaps. Any of your artwork, it's good to go for everything. And like I said, it is in a beta testing period just to make sure there's no little bugs and whatnot. But Dwayne will be having this added to the Emulation Station theme gallery pretty soon. Don't know for sure when, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty soon after, if he gets any feedback or if he discovers any issues, or maybe there's a few things that he's going to tweak to it. Not 100%, but he shared this with me and a few other people to see if we if there's any issues and things like that. And just of note, this is just a little special theme that he threw at me. Yours, when you download this, it's not going to say MLP's favorites. This was just a little bonus that he threw my way to kind of customize it for myself, which I think is pretty freaking awesome. So you're not gonna have to worry about seeing my ugly mug on your favorites when you get it. He'll have a different image there. But I did think that was pretty sweet. Love that. So going into, you see you got the little packs. Let's talk about the theme more. You got the boxes with the trading card packs. Like, I could really see, like, Final Fantasy. We have a Final Fantasy trading card game out, and you could definitely see this box sitting there to go buy, either trading cards or a card game, that kind of thing. These all look legit. 100 cards to collect. What? Pretty nice the way this is set up. Everything's listed, 22 games for Virtual Boy, stuff like that. It's very clear and easy to read. And you have, little minor directions on the side. A to select, start goes to your menu, left and right to choose. So it is a horizontal scrolling theme, which, I am digging it. I'm always dig the vertical themes, but when guys do really interesting ones where it just looks beautiful and I couldn't imagine it being vertical, it really hits me, and this is one of them. So scrolling through, this is this supports a lot of systems. I don't have the exact number, but it does support quite a bit of systems. Dwayne, he always goes all out and puts in a ton of time and effort making sure his themes are legit and have support for everything. And this one's no different. You got a ton of collections. Once you get into a game, or into a system anyway, let's say arcade, it's it's pretty cool. It's set up like a card. The right side is your game information. Like I said, it does support video snaps, and I have watched it with video snaps, but I just couldn't get this loaded on an image that I have video snaps on at the moment. But I think that is pretty awesome with the game card, looking like an old school trading card game. You have the icons on the right saying what system you're in. Your game select is also a card with all the information listed below. And the game list, everything is bold and big and easy to read. That's always a huge plus. And this is just really, really fun. This is a fun theme. And I always do say this, taste is subjective when it comes to artwork and style and stuff like that. This may not be for everybody, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is for me. This is like a theme that I am definitely going to use because I am digging it. This is just beautiful. and you know, it hits me because I'm, you know, was always into those trading card games, and you know, still am to a certain degree, but that was a big part of my, you know, being a teenager and a young adult, was playing trading card games and going to tournaments and buying packs of cards. Even before then, I was always into baseball cards and stuff like that. So this, like, you know, hits me. For the era of games, you know, 80s and 90s, that's what I was into in the 80s and 90s, playing games and collecting cards, you know what I'm saying? So I think this is pretty freaking awesome, and it definitely will look even more awesome with video snaps, which, like I said, I have watched it with video snaps. I just didn't want to go through a half day setting this image up with video snaps to show this theme. But you guys know what a video snap looks like, and you know, it does look great on this theme. So pretty uniform, you know, I'm digging it. Obviously everything's styled after the systems, and even the boxes are a little different, as you can see. Like, he didn't just go with the same shaped box. Obviously the bottom part of the box, but the top part of the box, there's different shapes, you know, for different systems. So it really does kind of keep it fresh and neat scrolling through the systems. It's uniform, but it's not. If you know what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to explain that, but you get what I'm saying. How, you know, everything's kind of cut out a little differently. Look at this Daphne box, man. That is freaking awesome. For real, that is awesome. I don't know what to say. This is pretty sweet, and I do appreciate that that little custom favorites, Dwayne. That's awesome. Thanks, man. And then all your collections. Let's peep it out and see what kind of collections we have on here. Collections from theme. So a bunch of stuff. A lot of his standard stuff. Some hacks and whatnot. Yeah, there's a ton. There is a ton. A lot of times these guys put out themes, and, you know, I'm not saying they neglect the custom themes, but a lot of times they make sure they put out, you know, a lot of the standards, which is great. But, you know, with all this is pretty awesome. You have a nice selection of custom collections that you can choose from to set up. But you know, you can also go through and make your own collection. Doesn't matter if the theme doesn't have a theme collection, you know, that's themed to what you're looking for. For example, you know, you got Donkey Kong, CPS, Castlevania, Capcom Classics, stuff like that. You know, Metal Slug, Street Fighter. You know, a lot of the themes support those and have those already installed. But if the theme doesn't have artwork and whatnot, you can always set it up in your custom collections. So like right here, I just, you know, have a couple that I was playing with, NES Mini, Super Nintendo Mini. But let's say, for example, he didn't have Street Fighter collection on here. We would just have that go into our custom collections instead of having that on our front screen, which is cool either way. I mean, it is appreciated how much work he puts into this, making sure we have a literal ton of themes to play with. It's definitely a lot of work, and is appreciated by myself and the community at large, for sure. So Dwayne, we appreciate it. I know a lot of us cannot wait for this to drop. So far, so good on my end. I'm digging this. I'm really loving it. I'm going to have to get this set up with all video snaps to make it even more snazzier. Like I said, this is the swine apple image that I was working on. Just, you know, kind of testing this bad boy out on here. Trying to think, like, man, what kind of custom background music could I put on here, you know, to kind of fit this? I don't know. I mean, throw out some suggestions if you guys got them. But wow, that's all I can say is wow. Like, just, you know, look at this. It's a big ass card on my screen. I really do dig this, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Keep an eye out for this. As soon as Dwayne has it posted up, I'm sure, you know, everybody will be, you know, throwing out a, you know, heads up. You know, I'll be doing the same, you know, either a community post, Facebook post, whatever. Like, hey, guys, ready to download, go grab it, check it out, see if you dig it. But, you know, my initial impressions, I'm loving this. This is tops for me. This is going into my rotation of themes that I'm going to use, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this one for quite some time. Wow, look at the Nintendo 64 one. There we go. It's cool just scrolling through, looking at these boxes, guys. MLP favorites. That's what I'm talking about. So appreciate you guys stopping in, peeping this out. Smash that like button if you could. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Consider becoming a patron. Link is in the description. It really does help me out and helps me continue to produce content and work on projects and do a lot of cool stuff. And we have a lot of awesome things going on, you know, for patrons. Some sweet little giveaways, early drops, a lot of cool stuff. So definitely peep that out if you can. If not, hey, just watching my videos, smashing that like helps me out greatly. So everything is appreciated, guys. Catch y'all next time. Boom!